Hey yo, welcome to the zone, guys. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today, as you can see, we have our lovely Cryo Queen right here. We have our lovely Cryo Queen right here in front of us. But today is not the point we have for here. It's actually this tiny little guy here. So this guy here, we're gonna do a little quick showcase. This is the first time I'm doing this kind of video format. So if you guys want to see more of these kind of showcases, make sure you guys hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content. But as you can see, for the first time, whenever I summoned, usually this doesn't happen, but I actually got a new character up to C6. So we'll do a C0 to C6 showcase. So we'll like just grant all this. Luckily for him, like this will be a short video because like most of these doesn't really do much. Like these talents, for example, we can just like skip through these. We'll probably just do like C1, C2, C4, and then C6 showcase. So yeah, that is that for Mr. Mika here. So I guess that's all we got. Let us get into... Bro is like shy. He's like hiding his face. There we go. Let's get into the showcase. Alright, so here's Mika's build. As you can see, I get him to 32k HP. I'm using Favonius Lance on him. And for artifacts, I gave him 4-piece Noblesse because in my team, I don't really have a Noblesse user. So this is a perfect set to use for a buffer that can buff out someone like Eula. So this is my stats. As you can see, I just ran on like random stuff, HP. Although it could definitely be better, but eventually once I get enough Curate, then I'll be good. Here's his talents, as you can see. I forgot to show this before, so it's level 8, and there we go. Okay, folks, before we get started with the Mika showcase, I would just like to show what I was using before Mika's release. So let's get this started. Let's get this going. Here we go here. So this was my best Eula's team before. Oh, I missed that last... As you can see, that is Eula's normal damage. Usually I get about like 230 to 240k as for her standard damage. So that is without Mika. And let's move on to Mika showcase. Here we go. So we're set up. Here we go. Here we go. Here. Aim. We got 20% physical damage. Oh, actually 30. Got 3 stacks earlier because of the whole critting, right? Here we go here. Ah, that's so bad. And as you can see, that is just what Mika does, right? He just boosts physical damage. And that's just basically the same idea for C0, as you can see. Alright, so now for C1, basically what it does is it just decreases the Starfrost swirl interval, so just extra healing. So actually, I don't think this is going to be that big of a deal, so we can just like upgrade this. We're going to go on to this next one here. Basically, we can just skip C1. C2, we get 1 detector stack from passive talent. After your first arrow hits an opponent, then 1 detector stack from the passive talent will be generated, which is very good. So a very nice quality of life passive, which means you get 1 additional free stack. So that means, you know, you don't have to worry about the whole targeting thing. So from C2, basically you just get an additional free stack whenever your Skyfrost swirl hits. So as you can see, it's kind of the same because like I played it wrong earlier, but same idea. Now you're testing my game. Actually, in fact, come on.
Leave the wounded to me. Crush.
There you go.
Freeze to the core. Rack and ruin.
Okay, now let's see. It's not bad healing though. As you can see, pretty
More
nice.
speed.
That's the idea though. It's very minimal. Like you barely see the difference though. But the C2 does help with maintaining the stacks. Okay, so on to the rest of his constellation. We're gonna skip C3. Obviously, it's just extra healing, right? So now on to C4, where basically his burst will heal party members. That'll also restore 3 energy to Mika, which is actually very nice for someone that really needs the extra energy. So I was okay with his energy recharge, but this is with just 2 cryo members. So let's see if there's a difference with Mika's self-energy regeneration. And we can also upgrade this too. Okay, so this is the showcase from pretty much like C2 to C5, so not much difference. So here we go, we apply, right? Here we go. We're gonna do this. Here we go. So 3 extra stacks we just gained from that. Oh, here we go. And Uh-oh, that's quite annoying. There we go. Still 300k. That's kind of amazing. Just from the physical damage buff. Imagine what we could do with C6, which we will see very shortly. But as you can see, his energy recharge is actually kind of nice. Here we go, right? Each time you heal as well, this depends on like how frequent you heal, then that's how frequent he can generate energy as well. Let's just say, for example, like we're doing this or whatever, right?
Illusion shattered. Beg for mercy.
How frequent does he get it back? Yeah, it's decent. As you can see, he gets a lot more energy back. And even with 200% energy recharge, it's very possible that you could just probably run just Eula and Mika. Although I personally, just for a little bit more uptime, I would personally recommend a lot more ER. Then potentially you could get yourself a bit more energy recharge. So we'll test this one more time. So we'll just go like, you know, whatever, right? There you go. So as you can see, we got 2 stacks now instead of 1, right? In this situation, we would have gotten just 1, but because of C2, we got 2. Okay, there we go. You can see. How much does he have now? As you can see, nearly fully maxed. And with Favonius, it just helps too. So, that is the idea of Mika's constellations. Okay, finally! The most important constellation. So, roughly we saw about like 300k, right? With just 3 stacks of physical damage from Mika to Eula. You gain an extra stack cap. So that means you can go up to 5 stacks now. Plus, you get 60% more physical crit damage. So, without further ado, let's do this. Okay! It is time for the big finale. Here we go. C6. Is it worth to get C6 for Mika? Here we go.
Vengeance will be mine. Rack and ruin.
There you go. And 393k. So it's very close to 400k. And, you know, with like a better setup as well, and more uptime consistency with Mika. As you can see, it's actually very nice still. Okay, this time we're gonna try and the first chamber, see if it'll be better results. We'll go here. Go. Now we got 4 stacks, as you can see.
I condemn you.
Okay, we got the Wolf's Gravestone buff. Let's see if she crits. And 443k. Wow, that is crazy. Alright, let's see the damage. Actually, I'm actually curious since I have C6 Mika now. I'm very curious to see this. Oh, where did it go? Where did Rosa's ult go? Boom! 700k! Whoa! Shoo! That is ridiculous. That is crazy. Overall, my thoughts on Mika. So going from C0 to C6, it is definitely a noticeable change. Definitely he does become a pretty powerful physical support. However, is it worth it? In my personal opinion, not really, because as of right now, physical damage is just, in my opinion, the worst elemental damage in the game. And also, there's probably just like one character who just really takes advantage of it, which is Eula. Sure, you could say Razor or other physical DPS works as well. It's just that it's more of a niche type of thing. And again, physical as of right now is just not that great. Until we get more physical, weaker opponents, then probably Eula and Mika C6 or more physical teams will start to shine a bit more. But for now, as of right now, Mika's, you know, he's extremely niche. Like, honestly, might even argue the worst niche support, because at least the other niche supports, they have a lot more team comps, whereas Mika, he's just probably best suited as of right now, like, for physical team compositions. He does only offer, like, something, you know, unique out of all the other characters in terms of his base kit, which is attack speed. But I guess that's mainly if you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this type of showcase content. And yeah, let me know if you guys like the C0 to C6 kind of stuff. I'm trying out something different on the channel. And yeah, I guess that's everything I got. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, until next time, stay epic and peace out.